Hello, welcome sports fans. Here we are for another video. So, high jump today. Right, high jump. Let's talk around high jump. Let's go back a tiny bit. It used to be simulated, this, which was terrible. I think when any of them are simulated, it's not the best. Okay, so what you do here? You essentially try and jump as high as you can over the bar, which is brilliant. So based on your cards, you will have a absolute top jump height. Now this is my jump height has gone up since this. I think it's now 2.4, maybe 2.404. I'm thinking might be incorrect, but I think it's somewhere in that region, which is a good height. I think if we look at the world records and stuff that's done, they are max attributed records. I don't think from memory you can do 2.419 without everything maxed out. So what you do is you essentially here get a 2.395, and it tells you that's impossible. You could argue, why the hell are you showing me that then? The last 10 to 15, last 0.1 to 0.15, pretty hard to consistently get those. It's pretty hard to consistently get this. I always feel like there's a degree of it's a bit random, which they've always had within the game. One game you're definitely gonna, doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna, as long as you hit the 3 perfects, then you're gonna get you're going to jump it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but you're going to jump it. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? There is probably some code in the background. So, let's just play this and I'll try and talk through what I'm doing here. Okay. That's an interesting start. I actually wanted to just make sure I did what I thought I was doing. So, my tactic here in high jump. Okay. Now, I've tried lots of different tactics. This is the one that takes the least amount of effort and delivers what I believe to be the most consistent results on high jump. So, when I go into high jump, I immediately move the slider all the way up to the top. I will then hit, on the right hand side, we have 4 blue buttons. The double down arrow moves the height by 0.020. I will hit that. And then I will go forward. So rather than trying to progressively go up the heights, I literally go all the way to the top, drop it down by 0.020. And there is a reason for that. So when you pass any height, the bar moves up by 0.010. So I know, and if you really wanted to push the envelope, what you do is you go down by 20 and then go up by 2, just to give you good chances of setting records, etc. But what this allows me to do is I can get the first jump in pretty much 90% of the time, get that over the line, unless there's some weird reason why I don't. But I can get that over the line. The reason why I like it, though, to do it this way is, one, yes, it's quick to set up. Secondly, my second jump is already at a higher height, which is good, and then the third jump I'm just coming down from impossible. So actually I touched the screen the fewest amount of times. But I also like it because by going down by 20, and as I said, you could really push the envelope and maybe have it so it's 18 lower. This actually means you can get one good. So you don't have to get 3 perfects to do this height. And it's a really easy way to sort of just go, if I can get perfect, good, perfect, happy days, or if it's good, perfect, it doesn't really matter. So, this is what I've done here. So I've gone 2.395, hit the double blue arrow down. Here we go, we're going to get started. Now, this one here, let's just quickly go back a tiny bit. The first one he circles is a lot slower than the second. So let's see, we should be, but it's a bit like the triple jump. We want to get that in there and you can see there, perfect, good, and we're over. So, and that's the exact reason I'm quite glad that went that way. I really should do more prep for these videos, shouldn't I? So, but I think actually, if I'm not doing prep, it makes it maybe slightly bit better. So you can see them. It's probably a tiny bit too late. And then we got a good on this one, and that's a tiny bit too early. But you can see there the whole reason for doing this. Let's watch it. So we get over. We've cleared 2375 by getting one good. Let's look at the height now. The height jumps to 2385. Brilliant. Well, let's go give that a go. And I would hope that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, and then we ruined it at the end. So you see here, once you get into 10 centimeters, I'm going to say 10 centimeters, just bear with me on it. But by being 10 below, what's it done? And this is a good, and normally what I will do. So yeah, so by being 10 below, you can't afford these goods. Again, other things that I do on this, if you just want to speed things up slightly, if I know that I'm doing that sort of 0.010 and the first one I do is good, I will often purposefully put it in the red just because it goes bad run up phase, and won't go and jump, which just speeds the game up ever so slightly. It's not massive, but it is there. But apart from that, that is my probably the biggest tip I would do. Stick it all the way to the top, drop it down by 0.020, hit that button once, set it, jump it, clear it, get to the next one where you're 0.1, clear that, and then that gives you a good jump at looking at how you break your world record. You're always going to be consistently scoring well within high jump. If you try and go up the stack a bit more in bigger jumps just to make it a tiny bit easier, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. So it's something for you to have a look at, something to go and try. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna say that, but yeah, it's pretty simple. But I will leave you to go and give that a try. So have a word in the comments if you think of better ways to do it. Brilliant. Put them in the comments. Tell us. More than happy to go and give some stuff a try, and go and do some testing on your behalf if you want me to try some things as well. So yeah, like, subscribe, put a comment in, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.